a second. There we go. Chances. Chances, chances, chances. Chances after chances. Some people are giving too many. Some people aren't giving enough. Some people are giving none. Chances. And where do you fall within that balance? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Welcome to yet another installment of the live chat community. I go by Lakim Golden, aka Golden Gramz Productions, and here we are. Once again, here we are, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Everybody watching the recording, everybody here now. We got YouTube on today. We have Facebook like page. This one is a bit tricky, to be honest with you. Hey, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'm gonna keep on dropping them. I haven't dropped on YouTube in a minute, but you know, we gonna make that work, bro. I may have to come back to doing that. I've been doing it like exclusively to the clients that I work with, so hit me up if you want to become a part of that too. But you know what I mean? Let's work on that. You feel me? But yeah. So much to talk about today, man. So much to talk about. There's so much to actually, so much to build upon. I don't think a lot of people understand. I don't think you guys understand. And I didn't understand at a point also. And now that I do, I think it's time that we break this down and really get to the bottom of this. As you all may know, I receive large amounts of emails from independent artists. And also, by the way, we're going to be going live on this webcam here. But anybody who's watching on the webcam, make sure you head to my like page. Make sure you head to my like page, because that's where it's all at. You know what I mean? I receive so many emails per day. So many emails per day from independent artists asking me to check their music out, asking me to, you know what I mean, give them a chance. And that's where the subject of this topic comes from today. Chances and why they're not given. You feel what I'm saying? Chances and why they're not given. Seraphin Reyes, what's good with you? Emma Linton, what's good with you? Hey, wow, what's good with you? Make sure you guys go over to my like page. You know what I mean? I'm only doing this live on my personal page so you guys can get the picture. You gotta transfer over to the like page. We're not really doing the personal page anymore. So hopefully by next week, everybody will have a better understanding of that. So I'm about to put the link in there. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put the link in there for you guys. Ooh, what's good with you, man? Let's see. Join my live here. Okay, yeah. So make sure you guys travel over, click that link. Make sure you travel over to my like page. From this point on, we're going to be doing all of our live chat broadcasts on the like page. First and foremost, like it and set it to see first. Like it and set it to see first so that you can see them every time we do them. Zay Santana, what's good with you, man? James Shulo, what's good with you? What's up with you guys, man? Much love for you guys tuning in. You know what I mean? Much love for you guys tuning in. Frick, what's good with you, man? Long time no see. Chances and why they're not given. Chances and why they're not given. Of course, we've been raised and we've been designed to believe that chances were given and and we expected them. We expected them to come our way as long as we waited, or as long as we were patient. You know what I mean? That's what everybody's saying. Be patient about it. Be patient about it. Pray about it, and your chances will come. You know what I mean? While that may work for some, you know what I mean? It's a musical environment where everybody just doesn't have that luxury. We can't wait for these chances, or we can't assume that they'll always be given, especially looking at the condition that the music industry is in today. You know what I mean? There are very few chances being given. There are very few artists signing artists. You know what I mean? There are very few labels signing artists. And there are very few people out here actually supporting what you're doing based off of chances. You feel what I'm saying? Based off of chances, you don't stand a chance. When you think about it like that, I should have started the live with that. If you're basing your career off of chances being given, you don't stand a chance. Eddie Jones, what's good with you? Corey Harris, what's good with you? Roger Anderson, what's good with you, bro? Chances are taken. Easy, what's good with you, man? Chances are taken. Make sure you guys go ahead and click on to my Golden Gramz page. That's where the live chat is being held here. We're not doing the live off of my personal page today. I just have this up for the meantime. You know what I mean? I have this up for the meantime, but we're gonna be doing it off of this light page right here. I said this was gonna be it was gonna be a difficult task getting everybody used to it. So we're gonna ease into it today, honestly. You know what I mean? We're gonna ease into it and give everybody a chance to get acquainted. Chances are taken. Got some fire for it. Word. Hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Send it to my inbox. If you all need my email, just let me know. Chances are taken. Chances are taken out here. Anybody that you see in the music industry that has what you want, or you aspire to build your business like theirs, those chances weren't given. You know what I mean? Those chances weren't given. People aren't out here openly just giving chances out for people. There's nobody out here opening doors at the moment. This industry is scarce. This industry is scarce for multi-million-dollar companies, billion-dollar companies, and the reason that it is like that is because they don't want you to realize the power that you have. I say this every week, but it's even more so than ever. You know what I mean? It's even more so than ever. They're not going to give you a chance because you have a talent. Nobody's going to give you a chance because you want to ride in Maybachs and Benzes and Lambos. Nobody's going to give you a chance because you feel like you deserve it. You know what I mean? The days of chances being given is over. We have to take these chances ourselves. The main issue with the independent artists of today, everybody is looking for a chance. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking for a chance. There's nobody out here willing to give that now. You know what I mean? There's nobody out here willing to give that. And I've seen it time and time again. Artists come into this industry so full of life, so ready to take it to the next level. And in a few years, their spark has extinguished. Their spark has extinguished because nobody ever gave them a chance. I'm here to prescribe to you a different method. Kevin Dunn, what's good with you, man? Take the chances. Take the chances. The chances that you want someone else to give you, you take them. You take these chances. Practice what you expect them to preach to you. You know what I mean? Heart, what's good with you, man? Heart tuning in on Instagram today. Take the chances. You know what I mean? I'm going to be doing a little bit of preaching today. Like I said, we're trying to give everybody a chance to get acquainted to this whole live chat situation on the light page. So it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. You know what I mean? Charlie, what's good with you, bro? Much love for you tuning in, man. I can't call it, bro. I can't call it. What's going on with you? And also, you guys got to learn to stay in contact with me. Let me know what's going on with your careers. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on with your careers. I send you guys out plenty emails, but you know, I'm not doing that because I'm trying to annoy you, but I definitely have to keep you guys on your pivot as a producer. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on in your careers and how can I be of assistance, or if you have any questions as far as how to get out of a situation that you may be in your career. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put that in the comment box. That goes for everybody on YouTube. I'm no father, bro. I'm no father, man. I'm no father, bro. Okay, I see what the issue is, actually. They need to send out the message. I'm no father, man, but you know, by the way, happy Father's Day to everybody who is, and all the independent individuals out here who are making a way. You know what I mean? I know it's tough. I always like to mention that as far as dealing with music, I know it's more than just the music. You feel what I'm saying? I know it's so much more than just the music. We all like to believe that we can just pursue the music without having to worry about our real life situations. You know what I mean? We would love to just pursue the music, but real life gets in the way and things get hectic. I definitely understand that. You know what I mean? I'm no stranger to that myself. I don't make it easy. Apologies, bruh. Apologies. Are you contacting me on Instagram? Oh yeah, much love, bro. Much love, Kevin, man. I definitely understand, bro. It's tough. It's definitely tough. But I will say one thing that people like to believe is that getting into the music industry, your troubles will end and things will be a whole lot easier for you. That's not the case, bro. If you're going to pursue this music, then I just have to be honest with you. It's going to be harder than actually pursuing. It's going to be harder than going to college. It's going to be harder than being an entrepreneur in any other type of business or trade. This is more than likely the hardest industry to break through in. You know what I mean? It is the toughest industry to break through in. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys understand that. A lot of you guys understand that. A lot of you guys been doing this music for a while, and that's not a bad thing because you become very dope. You know what I mean? Beezy, what's good with you, bro? Happy Father's Day, man. I haven't been telling anybody that today, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not a holiday type of guy, but you know we got to give credit to our men out here. We got to give credit to you guys, man. A lot of you guys are great men. You know what I mean? And you bring your kids to the studio, and I see how you handle them, and I know that they have nothing but good to look forward to. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to all of the men out here who are doing their thing. You feel me? But where was I? Yeah, you've been doing this for a long time, bro, and that's okay. That's okay. That's not the issue. That actually means that you're ready more than ever to make this official and make it a career. But we can't be looking for chances to be given. Those the thing. Okay, I see some of you cats are coming in on the actual on my personal page. I'm looking over there. Go to the link that I pinned. Go to the link. That's where the live chat is taking place. This is just to let you guys know we're not doing the live on this page anymore. You know what I mean? We're not going to be doing the live on the personal page anymore. You see the camera, I have my other camera on my light page. You feel me? So I posted a link, I pinned it. Go to that link and look at the live from my light page. You feel what I'm saying? Rashawn Pearson, what's good with you? Much love, man. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Juice, what's good with you, man? You know? But time is very limited. You know what I mean? We're not getting any younger, bro. We're not getting any younger. And I feel like the biggest issue about the independent community is we still have the label mindset. You know what I mean? We still have the label mindset. Secretly, it may not be secretly, but a lot of us are waiting to get signed still. You feel what I'm saying? The lot of us are waiting to get signed still, and we're not really comfortable with doing all of what it takes to get a successful music career out of ourselves. You know what I mean? And that's cool because nobody ever told us. Nobody told us that we had to learn how to build a brand. Nobody told us that we had to learn how to do Facebook ads or build systems and put our music on Spotify and all of this. Nobody told us we had to learn how to use the internet. You know what I mean? One of the biggest issues for artists today, I'm saying it a lot, but you know, it's a lot of issues. Let's just be honest. I'll tell the artists how to put their music on all of these platforms, monetizable platforms. First thing they say is, "Oh, how much you charge me to do it?" You know what I mean? "Oh, I can't do that." You know what I mean? I don't be using the internet, bro. We have to learn. You know what I mean? We have to learn. Now, Juicy, you on the right one. You're on the right one. But I'm talking about the people on my personal page. You know what I mean? My Lakim Golden page. If you're on there, you definitely need to click on the link so you can come to the main screen. Keep making your point no wrong, no beats, young and Nates. Much love, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna have to start posting on YouTube again. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to start posting on YouTube again, bro. I've appreciated you guys, but you know, I was just trying to take a more personal approach to putting beats out. I don't want just everybody tuning into, like, you know what I mean, just pulling the beats off of YouTube. I would rather people build with me personally, so I just started posting on my website. You know what I mean? I just started posting on my website. Somebody out there? Yeah, see what it is. Yeah, well, much love, man. Like I said, bro, we're not getting any younger. You feel what I'm saying? We're not getting any younger. You owe it to yourself. What's that? What you meant? You owe it to yourself to give yourself a better approach. We're not waiting on anybody no more. You know what I mean? We're not waiting on chances. Chances are what get us in a situation to where we're waiting forever or we're waiting too long, and by the time we actually try to do something, it's too late. Our drive is gone. Our drive is gone and we don't feel like doing music anymore. We decide to do something else. We decide to do something easier. We decide to do something where we won't have to stress ourselves out. We won't have to think so hard. You got to learn to do all of these things. You're going to have to think hard. You're going to have to stress yourself out. You're going to have to feel the fire. You know what I mean? You're going to have to feel it all. You're going to have to do so much in this music industry. Excuse me, guys. I can't find a good studio, bro. Bro, you got to keep looking. Or you got to build your own. You know what I mean? You guys don't want to listen. Come to the Golden Gramz page. I pinned the link. Just click on the link and come to the Golden Gramz page. You know what I mean? Because I'm constantly looking over here, but I put this webcam up because I want to still let you guys know that we're going to be doing the live, but it's not going to be on this page anymore. So come to this page, like it, and set it to see first so you can see future live chat functions. You know what I mean? Because I don't like this view. I kind of don't like this camera at all, but you know, it was the only one that I had at the moment to let you guys know. So click on the link, the Golden Gramz link, if it's still up. Let me know if it's still up. Yeah, join my live here. It says join my live here. So go and do that so you can come over to the main camera. You know what I mean? Let me make sure that works. It should work, right? Yeah, it works. It works. It works, man. I didn't even see you guys in here. I'm not even focused on this camera, bruh. Drink Hunter, what's good with you? Craig, what's good with you, man? Gio, what's good with you? Mo, what's good with you, man? Marlo the Don, what's good with you? Much love to you guys, man. Much love to you guys, man. But now you owe it to yourself to try this thing out the right way. And the right way is to take chances. Take chances where there aren't any chances being presented to you. You know what I mean? That's the best approach. The best approach is to not expect anything from anybody. Not to expect anybody to give you anything because they haven't been giving us anything from the start. You know what I mean? They haven't been giving us anything from the start. Any record label or any business that comes your way and asks you to sign to them and put you out in front of millions of people, they still haven't been giving you anything. The Facebook stream is messing up for you. Which page was it, bro? The Golden Gramz page seems to be doing fine, but it's my personal page that's giving the issue. You know what I mean? But you know, Instagram is cool too, though. You can still stick to the Instagram. You know what I mean? But even labels have never given us anything. The perception is that the label is what made you successful. The label is what made you famous. The label is what made you an artist. The label is who made you popular. Honestly, once these artists that we look up to a lot of artists during our lifetime. When you look at the end of their careers, they didn't get nothing. You know what I mean? They didn't get nothing. These artists didn't get anything. So the label ain't what you thought it was. They weren't giving you a chance. They were using you. They were using you for your wealth. They were using you because you had the talent, you had the music, you had everything that it took to build an empire, but they exploited that and they decided to use it for themselves. You know what I mean? It's deep. It's so deep, man. And I'm telling you guys right now, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's going to be a very light one because I understand, you know, it's Father's Day and a lot of us are spending time with our loved ones, which is cool. You know what I mean? I probably have more of that to do myself. You know what I mean? I have to see my pops. I saw my grandpops today or whatnot, and that's cool. But while we here, take heed of what I'm saying to you guys. Take heed of what I'm saying to you guys. I know you're tired of seeing all of these artists just pop up all over the place and you wondering, what do they have that I don't? You know what I mean? My music sounds better than theirs. That song is trash. Or what is it? What is that factor, that determining factor that this artist that's blowing up all over the place, people loving their songs, people going to their shows, paying for their music, paying for their merchandise? What do they have that I don't? They take chances. They're not waiting to be given a chance. You know what I mean? Simple as that. They're taking chances. You have to learn to take chances. You know what I mean? Pooch, what's good with you, man? You got to learn to take chances, bro. By the way, if you guys got any questions or anything, make sure you ask them. I know I'm preaching or whatnot. I know I'm preaching. I'm just warming the room up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's go, bro. I need to get that. Let's do it. No, day one, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Hit me up. You know what I mean? We'll get you right, man. Much love, bro. Much love. We'll definitely get you right. Inbox me, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean? I know you get tired of that. I know you get tired of that. Nobody likes to see that. Nobody likes to see that an artist who just started rapping, an artist who that should show you right there. It's not about how much talent you think you have. It's not about you thinking that you have to hit the next hit record. It's not about you saying, all I have to do is wait until somebody gives me the opportunity to prove myself. You've proven enough. You know what I mean? If you've been in this industry longer than a year, you've proven enough. You've proven enough. There's nothing else to prove. Not all there is to do is to apply music business to what you've been doing. You know what I mean? If you've been dropping music, if you've been doing videos, if you've been doing shows, if you've been doing everything that an artist does, but not yet experiencing the full benefits or the full potential of your career, you just gotta apply music business. You know what I mean? In music business 101, nothing organic is gonna work for you. You know what I mean? Nothing organic is gonna work for you. If you're not putting promotion or advertisement behind anything that you're doing at this point, it's not gonna fly. You know what I mean? It's not gonna fly. Organically, you'd be lucky if you can accumulate 20 people to what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? If you can get 20 people to it, you can stand a chance to get a few hundred views. But when you want to talk about getting hundreds of thousands of views and actual fans who are not in your city, or people who don't really know you from a can of paint but still choose to invest in you, when you're talking about that, you got to put business behind what you're doing. And that means advertisement. That means marketing. That means professional visuals. And professional visuals is on the other side too, because you can look very professional but still not be getting that return on investment. And then people not really what they rap. There's a lot of fakeness out here. People don't rock with fake. That too. I must be honest. You know what I mean? I've seen it. We're seeing it happen more often than not now. We're seeing it happen more often than not. There are artists who are coming out who are portraying a certain, you know what I mean? It's okay to be yourself. Is a moral of the story as far as this music goes. Nobody ever likes to talk about the morals. Nobody ever likes to talk about the fact that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay for you to not be from the streets. It's okay for you to be in the books. It's okay for you to do whatever you like to do. But you know what I mean? When you see the artist who gets exposed for that kind of stuff, it never makes for a good ending. Your music career may be tarnished beyond repairing at that point. You might have to go do film or something. You might got to go do something different. You feel me? So appreciate you for throwing that in there, bro. Appreciate you for throwing that in there, because that's true. That's very true. We need to stay true to ourselves, and not only within our music, but in our lives. You know what I mean? But first things first. For a successful music business or career to pick up off the ground, you got to realize advertisement is your primary approach. You know what I mean? That's the business behind it. Charmin, the tissue company, if they have their products on the shelf, but they're not doing advertisements to let you know it's there, in 5 years, guess who's going to forget about Charmin? All of us. You know what I mean? All of us. And just think about the off-brand. That's what people like to call it, off-brand. Think about the off-brand products that are sitting on shelves right now, but they can't be promoted because the company put all of the budget into the product packaging. They put all the capital. They put all of the budget into the things that don't matter. You know what I mean? The things that don't matter. When really all you had to do was get a commercial on TV so people can see your product to know that it exists. You know what I mean? The issue is, while you're steady waiting for chances to be given, nobody knows you exist. Nobody knows you exist. That's the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? The truth of the matter is, there are billions of people out here, and if you talk about the billions, you're under the 1 percentile of people who actually know that you do music and actually know that you are a living being on this planet. You know what I mean? So how does McDonald's get to a point where they just started, they have products, and they got a little bit of money because people locally have been buying? What do they do next? They go to the television. They go to the television. McDonald's is to the point where they don't even tell you to come buy their stuff. They're not telling you to come buy their cheeseburgers. They're not telling you to come and buy their chicken nuggets. They're not telling you to come and buy whatever they're selling. They don't tell you to buy. They just show you what they have. You feel what I'm saying? All they're doing is showing you what they have. Hey, we have this. Here's a little bit of comedy. Here's a little bit of comedy in the commercial, make you laugh a little bit, and then they show you a toy for your kids. You know what I mean? They show you a toy for your kids, and guess what? You were not asked to go to McDonald's, but the next time you're hungry, guess what you're going to consider? Guess what you're going to consider? Wow. McDonald's was on TV the other day. Maybe I need to go check them out. You feel what I'm saying? You see how this thing works, bruh? It's deeper than if you grasp the concept of taking chances. You know what I mean? I take chances every day. I take chances with these advertisements. If I show you my advertising page where I'm spending all kinds of money to get my beats out to the people and build relationships with these artists, if I show you that, you'll be surprised. You know what I mean? You'll be surprised. And I'm still doing the bare minimum. I'm still doing the bare minimum, but the fact that I'm taking a chance at all, you know what I mean? The fact that a few years ago, I decided to take a chance at all with advertisement, it's made all of the difference in my music business. You feel what I'm saying? But there was a time too where I was waiting for chances to be given. You know what I mean? I was waiting on chances to be given. I was sending beats to only but a few people, and I was waiting for them to go and market my beats and get it to who, this and that person. And meanwhile, the world didn't know who I was. The world didn't know who I was, and the world still doesn't know who I am. But I can guarantee you one thing: more people know now than ever. You know what I mean? More people know now than ever. My inbox is a testament of that. The beats that I sell per day are testaments of that. The people that I work with are testaments of that. You feel what I'm saying? And that would have never happened were I sitting here waiting for chances to be given. We can't wait for chances. We can't wait for chances anymore. You know what I mean? We never should have been in the first place, but that was how the label kept us organized. You feel what I'm saying? That was how the label kept us organized. The label told us, or they made us believe, that there was no succeeding without them. You feel me? So meanwhile, all you were led to believe is that you had to focus on rapping. You had to focus on rapping. If I rap hard enough, or if I rap long enough, if I rap enough, then somebody will come and give me a chance. We don't need chances given. We got to take them. You know what I mean? There's two different types of chances. The ones that are given, which are a lie anyway, and the ones that are taken. You feel me? Jump on the other side. Jump on the other side. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Take your chances. You feel me? If there's a price to be paid for this, or if there's a price to be paid for that, if there's something that you have to do that you don't feel like doing, or if you're waiting on somebody to do this, you're waiting on another man over here who says he has this for you set up. You know what I mean? We see it in 8 Mile too. The movie 8 Mile explained that very well. Always waiting on the record deal, was waiting on his mans who knows this person and that person. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Honestly, that movie 8 Mile didn't necessarily have a good ending. You feel what I'm saying? It didn't necessarily have a good ending. You feel me? It's breaking up. Okay, she said it's breaking up. Come to the other live chat. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys, come to the other one. I pinned the link. Let me try to pin it again. Let me pin it again. You know what I mean? But there we go. There we go. Come to this live chat right here. You know what I mean? I just pinned the link. But come to this one so you can see it clear. You feel what I'm saying? Come to this one so you can see it clear. The movie 8 Mile never had a good ending. You feel me? The movie 8 Mile left us with a cliffhanger. We don't know what happened to B Rabbit. I guess we're to assume that was Eminem's story. But if we're talking about the real character, if we're talking about the character B Rabbit from the movie, that wasn't a good ending. He didn't get a record deal. You feel what I'm saying? But look at what happened throughout the course of the entire movie. Look at what, you know what I mean? It didn't end good. To be honest with you, it didn't end good. And quiet as kept, that is a lot of what a lot of you guys are doing. A lot of you guys are doing or having that same mindset. I'm just gonna wait. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna give it up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it up, and I'm whoever comes along and decides to save my career, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? It's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be more than that. It's got to be more than that out here. There's so much more, and you can do so much more than that for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You can do so much more than that for yourself. Instead, I'm not telling you not to give people chances. If they are telling you they can do this and that, give them 6 months. But in that 6 months, you also be doing more for you than anybody else can do for your career. You also be doing more for you than anybody else can do for your career. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a long time since I've been able to say that there was somebody out there going harder for Golden Gramz Productions than I've been going. It's been a long time since I've been able to say that. I used to send beats out and wait. I wouldn't even put beats on my website. I wouldn't even put them on my website, or I wouldn't even put them out to YouTube for long amounts of time, because I'm putting faith in others, and I'm like, all right, they're gonna do this. They said they were gonna be able to make this happen. They said this and that, and it's cool that they didn't. It's cool that they didn't, because some things fall through, some things don't. But the moral of the story, we can't wait on anybody, or we can't allow other people to be going harder for our business than we are. We can't always let everybody else pick up the broom, bruh. You know what I mean? Simple as that. We can't always let everybody else pick up the broom. Even a boss, I'm not referring to myself, I'm just saying, of a fast food restaurant. Even the boss got to pick up a broom sometime. Even the boss got to say, let me sweep the corners where my employee missed. You know what I mean? Let me check to make sure there's not dust on the fryer. Let me make sure that the refrigerator is closed all the way. Let me make sure it's at the right temperature. These are things that only you can do for yourself. These are things that only you can do for your business, because nobody's going to treat your business how you treat your business. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you share this video if you haven't already. What's wrong with me? You know what I mean? We starting on this new page. I won't lie, it's got me a little off, because I'm steady trying to get you guys to realize that we're over here. So I'm not thinking properly as far as the introduction and everything goes. But share the video if you haven't already. You know what I mean? London, what's good with you, man? Oh yeah, what's good with you, man? When you come through, we gotta get some work in. No doubt. Holla at me, bro. Holla at me, man. We can definitely work, bro. Holla at me. Let me know what your schedule is. You feel me? But we got to do more for ourselves. We got to do more for ourselves, man. We got to do more for ourselves. It's just not going to last. As it is now, it's not going to last. This industry is not going to be kind to you the longer that you wait. You feel what I'm saying? And most people don't even know what they're waiting on. Most people don't know what they're waiting on. We could say, oh, I'm waiting on this deal to fall through, which is cool. If you got a deal on the table, yes, wait for it or do what you can, because you may have no choice. But if it's not a sure thing, if you haven't already talked about numbers, London, I put a link to my like page. I'm doing it on my like page, bro. The one that you were on, that's not the actual live chat. You know what I mean? If you're on the Lakim Golden page, that is not where the live chat is taking place at. You feel me? The live chat is taking place on my Golden Gramz like page. You feel me? This is gonna be tougher than I thought. You feel what I'm saying? This is gonna be tougher than I thought. I don't know, man. Perhaps in a few weeks, everybody will be used to the new changes. You know what I mean? And perhaps everybody will stop wondering why I'm not looking up here and looking down here. This is not the page, bro. This is not the page. I'm gonna have to put a better description and everything in there. You know what I mean? Already. Don't wait. Appreciate you, man. Looking forward to you coming through. You know? But also, make sure you try to come to these live chats as much as possible too. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. I just like to get on here and build with my clients. I like to build with new artists who haven't worked with me before. You know what I mean? I just like to build and give the game. I like to give the game because it's a shady game out there. And not only because of other people, but we're shady to ourselves. You know what I mean? We hold ourselves back a great amount. With this kind of information, you never know what an independent artist could have done for themselves like 5 years ago. You never know what an independent artist could have done for themselves if somebody had to tell them, yo, You don't have to wait for a label. You don't have to wait for these people to come up and sign you to a contract that ultimately means you no good. You feel what I'm saying? A contract that ultimately means you no good. A contract that'll take everything that you worked so hard for in the end because you still owe money or you still owe albums. You feel me? A contract that'll ultimately end up getting you shelved. You know what I mean? I know you guys have heard of that before. You guys have heard of artists being shelved and artists not being able to release music anymore because a label gave them a chance. You feel me? A label gave them a chance and the label backed out and said, you know what? You're just not the one. We're going to put you on the shelf. We're not giving you any more budget for any videos. We're not giving you any more budget for your music, for your studio time. You feel me? Chances aren't given, chances are taken. Chances are not given, chances are taken. I strongly believe in that. You feel me? I strongly believe in that, and I'll be saying that until I'm in the grave. I'll be saying that till I'm in the grave. Everybody in this room, everybody in these chats, everybody in each one of these rooms, we're all able to get up and educate ourselves on what we need to know and then apply it. We're all able to learn and we're all able to apply what we've learned. But you just got to look for the bigger picture, bro. You got to look for the bigger picture. You feel me? But like I said, man, don't let me preach away without getting your questions answered. If you do have any questions as far as this industry is concerned, maybe you guys are going through, I'm pretty sure you are, you're going through individual situations in your or personal situations with your music careers, and you may have many questions or many situations that are happening to you that are not allowing you to get where you would like to get with your music. If you are, do not hesitate to ask your questions. You know what I mean? Do not hesitate to ask your questions and let me know what's going on. You feel me? Do not hesitate to let me know what's going on in your careers. You know, I know the biggest issue for many of you would be your quality, whether you know it or not. You know, the biggest issue for many of you is your quality. I think the doors just open, the floodgates open when you get quality music recorded, and people actually hear that, because we've all heard it before, where you can sound like you can sound like you're a rapper. That's what people say now. You know what I mean? You sound like you're a rapper. You sound like you already on. You want people to say that about your music. You don't want them to say, oh, he's just trying. Look at that. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at what he's recording with. Look at what she's recording with. People talk, bruh. Do you recommend DistroKid to use as a way to upload our music on all platforms? To be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with DistroKid at the moment. I don't see anything wrong with DistroKid at the moment. Because I know TuneCore does $9 per song every year. You know what I mean? So each individual song is $9. DistroKid is $30 for unlimited songs for the year. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I tried for the life of me to find out why you keep all your royalties with both of them. They pretty much put your music on the same platforms. I think TuneCore does a few more, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. People are using the main three or the main four. You could say is Google Play, Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal. You know what I mean? Those are the main four. And then you have Napster, but I'm not sure. I don't really know about the subscriber rate on most of them. But for Level, just stepped up doing it for free. Oh yeah. I recommend that you do the $30 package with DistroKid though. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people will do the 20, but to be honest with you, you don't get your stats when you do the 20. You know what I mean? So for extra $10, you can see your stats and you can see exactly how your music is performing with your audience. And you need that. It's called measure what you treasure. You feel me? It's called measure what you treasure. You want people to be able to see, you want to be able to see how people are treating your music, how they're responding to your music. Because if you don't know that, you don't know whether you got a hit or not. You don't know whether you got a hit or miss. I believe they tell you when you get full plays or full streams. It also tells you when you get what's it called? When you get skips, when people are skipping your music more than at a unusual rate. That probably means that you just don't have, that song is not it. You know what I mean? It can tell you so many things when you have those stats. So do the $30 package. Anybody in here, do the $30 package when you do DistroKid. You got to do the $30 package. You got to be able to measure what you treasure, man. TuneCore is more expensive and DistroKid has way more features. True, definitely true. You know what I mean? So for all of these years, the only thing that I can come up with is that TuneCore has been overcharging. TuneCore has been overcharging, bro, because it's like, yo, if I have 10 songs out, 10 singles, that's $90 a year. If I have 100 songs out, that's $900 a year. You feel me? And for a new artist coming in the game, you may not be generating, you may not be able to command that 900 back. You may not be able to make that 900 back. And even if you do, you're gonna have to pay it right back to them. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay it right back to them. Let me turn on my do not disturb. I'm not sure why it's not on anyway. Share this video if you haven't already, by the way. You know what I mean? Share this video if you haven't shared already, by the way. Yeah, premium packages on DistroKid. You can do release dates and submit. Exactly. Yeah, you can also, if you have the $20 package on DistroKid, you also can't control your release date. They choose it for you. So you get more perks and you get more features when you do that premium package. You know what I mean? Do that. Don't do the other one. You know what I mean? Don't do the other one. You don't want to do the other one because it's tough being in the dark as it is. It's tough being in the dark about your career as it is. DistroKid Salsa gives you split sheets and lets you upload your own official lyrics. That's dope. See, London, I know you've been doing a lot of research on this stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to London because London has been definitely researching. And, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you know your way around everything that DistroKid has to offer. I'm pretty sure you know your way around everything that DistroKid has to offer at this point. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? As long as they have those 4 main monetizable platforms, as long as they have those, you really can't lose. But also keep in mind this too. Regardless of which one you decide to put your music on, you're getting paid half pennies. You feel me? So when you take that in consideration, you're only getting paid, like, I think the highest one will pay you 0.0007 cents per stream. So just imagine that. How many streams do you have to actually obtain to get $1 million from your music with DistroKid or TuneCore? You feel me? When you look at it like that, the options are very limited, bro. So streaming should not be your only or your primary source of income for your music. You're going to be greatly disappointed, especially if you're only doing this organically. You feel me? Organically, you may be able to get 200 streams by yourself. Let me say that again. Organically, you may be able to get 200 streams by yourself. Actually, you know what? They have a streaming calculator. Let me pull that up right quick. Right quick, because they have a streaming calculator that'll tell you exactly what each company is going to give you, right? So if we're talking about Apple Music, right? 200 streams is the equivalent of $1. You feel me? If we're talking about Tidal, what you'll actually get more for Tidal, that's $2.40. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. But it all depends on if your targeted audience is going to be on Tidal or not. You know what I mean? You see how this thing is working? Let's see, what does Spotify give you for 200 streams? 80 cents. Let's try 2,000 streams. $8. You feel what I'm saying? $8 for 2,000 streams. It's hard out here. It's hard out here, man. Do not make streaming your primary hope for income out of this music industry. You know what I mean? You can still get out here and hustle the CDs, to be honest with you. If you look at Texas, A lot of those artists made six figures alone, like six figures out of hustling their CDs from the back of their trunks, you know? And I know CDs are becoming obsolete, but maybe not as much as the music industry would like us to believe. Upon doing further research, I realized a lot of these newer model cars still have CD players. You know what I mean? A lot of these newer model cars have CD players. A lot of people, consumers, still buy CDs. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of consumers still buy CDs, and a lot of people are still out here pushing their CDs. So when you compare the return on investment per listener or per fan, one fan will probably be responsible for, say, 10 streams a week. Now, honestly, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. One fan may be responsible for 50 streams a month. That's if your music is very good. That's if your music is very good. Mims Richardson, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Make sure you follow my page and set it to see first, so you can be kept up to date with future live streams. You know what I mean? Like I said, everybody who's coming in on this page right here, next week we're not going to be on the Lakim Golden page. We're going to be on the Golden Gramz page. So make sure you go to the Golden Gramz page and set it to see first, so you can see these things every time we do them. You feel me? Talking true stuff. Kevin Rudd, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, your one fan is going to be responsible for 50 streams, right? So if we're talking about Apple Music, 50 streams is going to get you 25 cents. 25 cents. Your fan, the fan that puts so much into your music, follow your music, listen to your videos and all of that, all he's going to be able to give you is 25 cents. You feel what I'm saying? But if you were able to approach a potential fan on the street, you can make $5 off of that person. Not off of, but you can get them to invest $5 into your music career. One CD, you know what I mean? So one CD has about the equivalence of, let's see, 1,000 streams, maybe 1,000 streams. One CD is as powerful as 1,000 streams of your music to one fan. You feel what I'm saying? You get the power in that. You see why the record label didn't want you to realize that CDs were still a thing? And I was fooled too. I was fooled too, until I started thinking to myself, yo, if you're getting paid per stream, then I'm pretty sure they're not just out here letting you get like 99 cents, or they're not out here letting you get $1.25 for every stream, because guess what? Every subscriber only pays $10 anyway. So if you get 10 streams, you've already taken that $10 out of their pocket. So what do they got to do? They got to pay you what they can afford, and they can afford half pennies. They can afford to pay you half pennies, so they're going to pay you half pennies, and they're going to have you believe that it is the revolutionary approach to the music industry, which it probably may be. What if they 360 screen? You gotta explain that to me, bro. I'm not really sure what you mean 360 screen on SoundCloud. Did I tell you about that last song we did getting put in a magazine? That's dope, bro. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's very dope. Magazines are still a good form of traffic. Just make sure that you have. I hope you gave them your social media accounts, your handles. You know what I mean? Because people are going to be looking for you when they read those articles. They want to see more of the artist. Any kind of articles or any kind of blogs that you guys get featured in, make sure that article or those make sure that the make sure that the people creating that content have your social media links and stuff. Make sure they have your social media links so they can make sure that people know what to look for when they're looking for your music. You feel me? There's nothing worse than being featured in a magazine or being featured on a radio station and people still not knowing who you are. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing worse. There's nothing worse than that. So make sure your social media is on point. You feel me? But yeah, bro, it's deep. It's deep. 2,000 streams If you want to get 2,000 people to stream your music, if you want to get 2,000 people to stream your music, that's $10. That's $10. But you can get $5 a piece from 2 people as an investment to your CD or to your music career, period. And you've already did less the work, and you have more capital to invest back into your music. You feel me? Don't knock the CD, bro. Don't knock the CD. I know, and I'm not ashamed of saying that I was once wrong. I'm not ashamed to ever do that. If you can show me the way, or if you can show me a way that's better, I'm always down for it. So I know there were times where I've gotten on here and I said that CDs were becoming obsolete, but it's only because I fell victim to the perception that these companies were giving. You feel what I'm saying? Streaming is genius for Apple. Streaming is genius for Tidal. Streaming is genius for everybody who is a consumer of music. But what about the artists? You know what I mean? Streaming is highway robbery. It's highway robbery for the artists, because they're actually paying another person to listen to your music, and they're paying them more than they're paying you. You feel what I'm saying? They're paying them more than they're paying you. So streaming is genius for 2 of 3 parties, for the consumer and for the company, the streaming company. You feel me? But for the artist, you getting paid half pennies, bro. You're getting paid half pennies. So in the beginning, yeah, it's gonna be tough. And even when you get up there, when you get to the point where your brand is strong and people are listening to your music on the daily, then yeah, that's gonna be decent. It's gonna be to a point where, yeah, you have people out there who are playing your music 1,000 times a week. So you're getting some kind of money. You may be getting like 10 grand a week, a month or something, and that's decent. That's very decent. If you're getting 1,000 grand, I said 1,000 grand. What is that? Like $10,000, right? 1,000 grand. If you're getting 1,000 streams for your music, then boom, that's decent too. If you're getting 100 grand for your music per month from streaming, that's good too. But the reason I'm not promoting that to you guys right now is because your brands may not be strong enough to command that just yet. So once your brand gets strong enough, all of this stuff just starts working in your favor anyway. People are going to stream your music more. People are going to listen to it more. They're completely BS, bro. What's a muse? Somebody got to tell me what a muse is. He said, "What about a muse?" I'm not sure what that is, bro. Is it like a third party? What's a muse? London said a muse is completely BS. Hey, you know, man. You know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what a muse is. I don't know what a muse is. Explain what a muse is for me and for the people, for everybody. Fake rappers find a way to be in. Word, man. That too. You know what I mean? Kevin, I appreciate that, man. Much love, bro. Much love. I dedicate a lot of time I dedicate a lot of time to this, bro. I dedicate a lot of time to this. I better had to, you know what I mean? Sad fact of the matter, I have no workforce experience. I've been doing this for a long time. I have to be good at this, bro. I have to be good at this. And not just be good at this, but I have to make sure that you guys realize what's going on here. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I could be the producer that just puts my resources into working with artists who are already famous and already rich, who are already this and that. I could do that, but little do everybody know, these artists probably just ain't really like that. You know what I mean? The music industry is a lie. It's a scam, bro. It's a scam when you play it by the way of the traditional music industry. But here we are. We have so many people who are willing to invest in their music. And we have so many people who are talented. And if you apply music business to what you're doing, you guys are the artists that I want to come into the game with. You know what I mean? I don't want to come into the game with artists who are I don't want to be a outlier to an artist that's already established, and an artist who already has a go-to producer, an artist who I won't even get credit for the song. They won't even put my name on the track because I'm not their go-to producer. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? If my tag can't get played in a song that you have that's a hit record, I don't want to go through that, bro. I'd rather work with you guys because we're starting at the same point, and you know what I mean? We can grow together. If there is a new music industry to be built, we start here. You feel what I'm saying? We start here. I'd rather work with you guys. You feel me? I'd rather work with you guys because, to be honest with you, right now, the music industry just ain't where it's at, bro. It's not where it's at. Look at all of these artists going down right now. They're catching cases. A lot of these artists is catching cases. A lot of everybody's favorite artists is going through legal issues right now. They don't got, you know what I mean? I won't say don't have money to spend, but it's like, yo, come on, man. Their budgets are focused on other things. Their budgets are focused on other things, and to be honest with you, their music just ain't like that, bro. It's just not like that. So yeah, that's not me. That's not me. I'd rather do this. I'd rather do this here. Would you manage as well? Don't wait to say would I manage. To be honest with you, that is the purpose of why I do what I do, because as of now, what I always tell artists, and I've heard people say this before. People are always telling me I need a manager. I need a manager. I need somebody to manage. My question to the artists who say that is, what is there to manage? You know what I mean? You need somebody to set up your studio appointments or something. You got a phone. You can do that. You need somebody to, what do you need people to do that you can't do? You need somebody to go to a club and say, hey, my artist wants to perform. He gonna get told no just like you. You feel what I'm saying? You need somebody to write your music. You write your own music. You need somebody to hold your notebook while you record in the studio. It's like a manager has a purpose, and that purpose is not to weigh on hands and foot to the artist. You require a manager when your music business is to a point where it's producing money. You know what I mean? Where it's producing money. When you know your business first, you know your business more than anybody else does. It's like the owner of a McDonald's or something. If the owner walks in and sees trash on the floor, if he sees people being rude to the customers, if he sees people sleeping in the bathroom, it's getting shut down. It's getting shut down. You feel what I'm saying? Because boom, you need to be on your job. You need to be on your job. You need to be here. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. What's going on here? Let's tighten up. So when you get to that point with your music business, then you should hire a manager. When you already know what needs to be done, so that way you don't go through what TLC went through. You don't go through what Tony went through. You don't go through what is it Tony or who am I talking about? Boys to Men. You don't go through what New Edition went through. You don't need to go through that because you hired a manager first without understanding the business. You feel me? You don't want to go through that because you hire a manager who knows more about your music business than you know about. So when money goes missing or you're not getting paid, you go into the most expensive hotel rooms. You got all of this stuff in your videos. But meanwhile, when your checks come in, there's no money. Oh, there's no money. What happened? Oh, well, you didn't read this part of your contract with me. I get my cut, but this comes out of yours. And I get more than you. You know what I mean? You don't need to go through that. Nobody needs to go through that. So at this point, none of you guys need managers. You feel what I'm saying? None of you guys need managers. What you guys need is musical business knowledge. You need this yourself. So when your when it gets to the point where you're doing so many shows or you're working on a project, but you still have money coming in, you're still doing shows, you get tied up in public events that you need to show your face for and do stuff like that. When you get caught up in that, that's where you need a manager who can, if not do it as good as you, still keep things moving because you're going to be busy making the money. You feel me? So if your music business is at a point where it's making money continuously and at a point where it's making money undeniably, enough money for you to sustain and keep moving, you don't need a manager. You know what I mean? Instagram is about to time out like it always does, but we know this by now. We know Instagram just ain't built like that right now, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody who's tuning in on Instagram, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Everybody who's watched the recording, it's going to be up and available. You know what I mean? But Much love to Instagram, man. Much love to Instagram. You know what I'm gonna do? What I probably will end up doing is we'll talk about this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out how to situate these phone cameras or whatnot. You know, I may be able to continue. I may just end up doing my personal page still. I may end up doing that still. I book my own shows. Yeah, you gonna have to, bro. Trap, you gonna have to. You gonna have to, cause you know what? What a lot of people don't think about also is managers need to get paid, bro. So if you're not getting paid for what you do right now, that manager wants 15%, well 10 to be honest with you is like standard. But sometimes it gets, if you have an industry manager who's already in the industry and capable of doing things for you, they're probably going to request 15. Don't let them get that 20. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody deserves that 20, because if we already know what we're doing, they may not be able to command that. That's why I'm trying to do these live chats, so you guys can know what you're doing already. You know what I mean? So when it comes to the question, I had to get all of that out first. But when it comes to the question of would I manage, if one of you guys were to show promise and get to a point where you're moving and I see it, and you're able to show me some numbers, you're able to show me a fan base that you built off of what we're talking about, hey, who knows? I just may be the one to say, yo, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I got somebody who can run the studio. I got somebody who can run my website and stuff. Let's do it. Let's go on tour. Let's write contracts and do all of that. But I can't do that for you guys now. You know what I mean? I can't do that now because, no offense, there's nothing to manage. There's nothing to manage that you can't do for yourself right now. You feel what I'm saying? Most important thing, there's nothing to manage that you can't do for yourself right now. If you get to the point where, okay, boom, bro, I'm pulling in like $5,000. I'm pulling in $5,000 a month or every show, and I get I'm to the point where I'm getting 5 shows a week, or you know what I mean, 3 shows every week. If I'm getting to that point, then I'm gonna need somebody to handle something, because guess what? When you start getting those shows, boom, if you're getting $5,000 a week, you got a budget now. You have a budget to work with. And from there, I can say, yo, not only a part of managing is doing the things that you would normally be doing, I can give you insight on how to operate as an artist with a bigger budget. You feel what I'm saying? So it all got to start somewhere. It all has to start somewhere. You know what I mean? You guys coming into these live chats now, you getting the basic knowledge that it takes to get it off the ground. Once your music business starts moving, it's 7 o'clock. Once your music business starts moving, I can then say, yo, you built a budget of such and such. You know what I mean? Now I can show you how to use some of that money in order to put yourself in a larger light. Now we can get you to the point where you can command 10 grand a show. You feel what I'm saying? But it takes steps like this first. Do A&R still look for potential? See, A&Rs ain't the way to go, bruh. You know what I mean? A&Rs ain't the way to go, because all A&Rs have ever looked for was the biggest sucker in the room. You feel what I'm saying? The biggest sucker in the room who could play piano, or the biggest sucker in the room with the hardest bars. You feel what I'm saying? A&Rs you ain't never see an A&R go to an artist who was independently established and said, yo, my label can do more for you than you're doing for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? My label they always go for the people who I don't want to say don't have what it takes, or they always go for the people who have what it takes, but who are not trying to get it themselves. In other words, A&Rs go for those who are looking for chances to be given. Just as the title of this video implies. A&Rs go for the people who are looking for chances to be given. If you're looking for a chance to be given, boom, you just might run into that one A&R that'll help you get a record deal. But by the end of that record deal, you may not be cool with this cat no more, because, yo, why did you put me in that situation? You know what I mean? They took everything I had, bro. I'm pretty sure you got some kind of percentage for that. Why would you do that to me? You know why? Because it's all business, baby. It's all business. I didn't look at your contract. I didn't know they were going to take all your publishing. I didn't know they were going to shelf you and not give you a budget for your next album. I didn't know this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just an A&R. I just work for the company. You feel what I'm saying? The smile on your face like it never happened. So with that being said, A&Rs may just not be the way to go, bro. And they're not honestly. Even record labels have gotten smart to this point where they're like, boom, we're losing too much money on these people who just have talent. So they want to see that you have an audience as well. Nowadays, you can't get signed if you don't have an audience of at least a few thousand, well, a large thousand, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? A large thousand. Maybe if you can break into the millions with your views, with your music videos, and your streams look good enough, you may get a deal. But they're not just going to sign you off of potential, because I learned this a long time ago. I learned this very long time ago about potential. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying you got so much potential. You got potential. You got potential. Potential is only that, potential. And it can go left or right. Potential literally means that you are in the middle of the curve, and you, just as sure as you look left, you can look right, and you could be looking the same distance both ways. That's potential. You know what I mean? It can happen or it can't. 50%. We don't need potential. You know what I mean? We don't need potential. We don't need potential. We need to take chances. We need to take chances. Think about it like that. No more. Anytime you catch yourself in a situation where you're waiting for a chance to be given, ask yourself, how can I take a chance, or how can I be proactive? How can I do something right now that will put me in a better position with my music for me now? How can I do that now? How can I not wait for this person to do what they say they're going to do for my music career? How can I keep going, or how can I make this happen myself? You know what I mean? How can I make it happen myself? That's when you talk about labels, all they're doing are things that you probably can't do for yourself. Of course, they do it with a larger budget, but you got to start somewhere, man. If you do it independently, it'll probably take you longer, but in the end, you'll be more satisfied, because you got to keep most of the pie, and you got to keep your common decency and your common sense. You know what I mean? You got to keep your mind. You feel me? Because it's a ride. I can only imagine it's a ride dealing with these labels, man. If they have the nerve to still put you on TV, knowing that you spent all the advance, you don't got a dime to your pocket. But all they're worried about, oh, that's sad to hear. So you got a video shoot today at 6. You know what I mean? You gonna be there. Your contract say you got to be there. What? You know what I mean? What you want us to do? You spend all your money, that's you. You still gonna be to this video shoot though, right? You know what I mean? These artists may not be as happy as you think, bro. They may not be as happy as you think. So that's why we do these live chats, man, so you guys can get the bigger picture, and you can really learn to empower yourself and think for yourself out here in this industry, bro. You gotta think for yourself, and you gotta take the chances. You gotta take them. You can't wait for them to be given. It all lies with you guys, man. It all lies with you guys. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's not to me. It's not up to me. I can talk it all I want, but you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it, and we're not getting any younger. You know what I mean? Always remember that, man. Don't put off tomorrow what you could do today. We're not getting any younger with this thing, man. Every day that passes by is another opportunity for us to learn something new and for us to apply something new to our music business. Every day that passes by is another day for us to do that. Every day that passes by, or every day that we live, is another day to be greater. You feel me? If you don't feel greater every day that you live, I'm not saying you're doing something wrong, but if you're looking for certain results and you're not getting them every day, you're not getting closer or stronger, you're doing something wrong in that aspect. If it's something that you're pursuing, you know what I mean? If you're pursuing something and you're not getting closer to it, it's something that you're not doing right. You feel me? So with that being said, man, what time is it? It's 7:08. We probably finna close this thing out, man. You know what I mean? Like, Do you, before I say that, you guys have any questions that you want to ask? Do you guys have any questions that you want to ask about your music career, about your business, about what you could be doing, or what your next step is? Oh, I just deleted my music, man. You can't get rid of the music, bro. What kind of mess is that? Oh, no. Okay. There we go. We got the music back. We'll make that conference call happen. We'll make that conference call happen because I can definitely use your expertise. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Just holler at me, man. You know what I mean? Holler at me. DJ Dex Money in the house. DJ Dex Money, what's good with you, bro? What's good with you, man? Shout out to DJ Dex Money, man. You know what I mean? Holler at me, bro. Holler at me. You know what I mean? Let's build, man. Nah, but with that being, if that's the case, you know what I mean, we probably about to get on up out of here. You know what I mean? Most of you guys have gotten on up out of here anyway. I know I said we weren't gonna stay on for long, and I think we held true to that. We about to cut it off at like 1 hour and 10. That's cool. Because you know it's a holiday. Like I said, once again, shout out to all of the fathers out there, and also shout out to the mothers who had to step up. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. You feel me? Let's be honest out here. We all know many of both sides. You know what I mean? We know good fathers and we know mothers who had to step up. And everybody else, shout out to them too. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody else too, because hey man, you giving other people opportunities to do stuff. You feel me? I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I'm just going off on a tangent here. Man. But anyway, you know what I mean? Appreciate you guys for making this live chat possible. It wouldn't be possible without your eyes to view. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be possible without your eyes to view. So with that being said, man, we about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Go and enjoy the rest of your holiday. Be safe out there. If you're going anywhere, be safe, drive safely, be mindful. It's a holiday, so you know what I mean? Like, tickets is getting wrote as we speak right now. You know what I mean? That's just a simple fact. All of that is happening. If you're not going anywhere, be safe, stay safe within your homes. You know what I mean? A lot of crazy stuff going on right now, man. We just gotta share. We gotta share the love. We gotta spread the wealth and knowledge. You know what I mean? We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Make sure you tune into the next one. Follow my page and set it to see first, so you can be notified the very moment that we start the next live chat. You know what I mean? Make sure you do that. I'm gonna send the email out too and all of that stuff. So you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Much love to you guys, man. So y'all hold it down, man. I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday. I'm almost forgetting myself, man. I'm gonna see y'all next Sunday, man.